What's up, guys? Dom here from Faithfamilyhomestead. I have my lovely assistant. What's your name?
Aiden.
This is my son Aiden. You guys have seen him in previous videos. I have some exciting thing that I got in the mail yesterday that I'm going to be setting up, and so I asked for his help because it's hot out here. It's muggy. It's been raining for 12 days straight. It's supposed to rain again today, so we want to hurry up and get this set up before the rain comes. There's gray clouds right above us, so hopefully we can get this set up before the rain. So we are actually going to be putting together a prefab chicken coop that we received in the mail from Aivituvin. We got it yesterday, but it was already really late and it was storming when we got it, and so I just put it in the garage, and today I'm going to open it. I'm going to show you everything it comes with, how to set it up, what's it look like, and all the details. We actually have a lot of chickens, and we mixed two different age groups of chickens. We had older chickens that we got in October, and then we got new chickens in, I think, April, and we just now, like maybe a month ago, mixed them together. Maybe I didn't get them in April, I don't know. The point is that I have Polish chickens that are smaller than all the rest of the chickens, and some of them are getting their head feathers plucked out, and so this chicken coop is going to be perfect to just store them in so that the head feathers can come back and they could be bushy and lovely like they, that's the point that I got them, is just to look pretty. And so definitely want to preserve them and not let them get hurt. So that's why I'm going to be using this chicken coop for. So the company is called Aivituvin. I chose the Air 27. It comes in two different boxes. That's how it's going to look. That's the first box. And then we have the second box right here. And it actually says luxury real estate for your furry friends. You can get this for chickens, rabbits, birds, all types of animals. Okay, so as you can see, it comes packaged flat. So it comes with this instruction manual right here, and as you can see, it shows you what the coop's supposed to look like. It also has letters and numbers for what goes to what and what's labeled, and as you can see here, they are stamped on so that you don't have to worry about stickers falling off and losing which piece is which. So I like that it's easily labeled, very clear pictures of what should be happening. It tells you the things that you'll need, and that it's a two-person assembly for approximately 45 minutes. It's going to be me and my son, so I'll time us and see how long this takes us to get done. When you place an order for one of these coops, they are shipped in 1 to 2 days, and you get it within 3 to 5 business days. And that was exactly true from the time that mine got shipped. I think it was shipped on a Thursday, and I got it on a Monday. So it is fast shipping. And they do ship from 8 different warehouses all over the US. The material that is used is a fir wood, which is a soft wood. It has an eco-friendly water-based paint on it so that it is safe for your animals and for humans. So I want to stop and say, so it doesn't show you where exactly to put the latch or the hinge for this step right here, and so I decided to put it at the end, but I put it too far down because now this next part, which is this, is supposed to sit flush inside there, and it's too far down. So we have to take these nails out and try to push it more up without going into the joint of this sliding door right here. And so just take note and where exactly you put this. Okay, so we have finished putting together the coop, and I want to talk to you about some of the specs before we go bring it over and get our Polish chickens in it. This model is the the Air 27 model, and you can buy attachments that would come on this side to make the run longer, like a run attachment, so that your animals, your fuzzy animals, your birds, whatever, could have more space to run. This specific coop said it could fit 2 to 4 chickens. As you can see, obviously it all depends on how big your chickens are. They did have dowels and then also pre-drilled holes in most all of the areas where you needed screws, so that it made it easy for you to know where to attach the screws. A couple areas did not have pre-drilled holes, and I'll show you those. So where we attach latches, those did not have pre-drilled holes. This one didn't have a pre-drilled hole. This flat top over here, over the run, it does, you can see through, and so obviously water could get in through here. But I'm guessing that this is so that they have access to, the chickens have access to sun, because it kind of gives it like a greenhouse effect. I did show you guys how we first attached this ladder wrong, because that didn't have pre-drilled holes, but we fixed it. That was an easy fix, no problem. This specific coop does have lots of access, so you can come in here and open the coop for your chickens, and then they can just come on out and be free down and through here. If you need to get in here, it has lots of latches. It does have this tray where you clean out the chicken poop, which is really nice. And it also has this for airflow. This is actual roofing material. I don't know if, I'm not like an expert on roofing, but I don't know if having these screws directly in here could eventually have water get into them, but you can easily put a sealant in these if you were worried about water seeping through here over time. It does have this handle on the front, and I demonstrated how my son can pull this. With the wheels, obviously we're on concrete, and so the wheels are very small, and it was easy to move on the concrete. I will have to move it to the grass area, so I'll show you how that moves in just a second. But I can lift this. So the top of this does have slits in it, and I'm assuming it's so that the rain can slide out easily. But on, let's see, I'm still assuming that rain can seep down in through there and get into this area, but obviously it can already get into this area because of this hole. So this, if they want to be covered, if your chickens want to be covered from rain, I'm assuming they would have to go underneath there, because right here would still get wet. It does come with these perches in here, and then these are the nesting boxes. And like I said, this is made out of fir wood, which is a soft wood, and so I don't know how long this will last not being treated, but I'm assuming you could paint it with some outdoor paint if you wanted to maybe make it last longer. This material right here seems pretty sturdy. I don't know how it will hold up against a raccoon. This right here is hardware cloth, so it's definitely not as thick as hardware cloth, but it is pretty sturdy. When I'm trying to squeeze them together, nothing's moving. They're held in by staples, and so I don't know if someone just kept pushing an animal, you know, maybe it might rip. This coop actually took my son and I 2 hours to build. We did attach multiple pieces on either upside down or backwards, because even though they do have dowels and holes, they were identical so that they would line up either way. And then it definitely says to put the the pieces with the metal staples facing the inside, but sometimes I wasn't paying attention and I had it facing the outside, and so we just had to go back and fix that. So I definitely think that's what took us longer, was just a user error, not because of the instructions weren't clear. I am going to have mine behind my Premier One fencing, like right, I have like the ducks in there, and so I'm gonna just put this into the Premier One fencing that I already have my chickens in, and so I'm not worried about like raccoons or anything getting them. But they do have these pretty cool locks that you have to maneuver to be able to get open, and so I don't think that a raccoon could easily open that. Also, these are spring locked, and so it kind of has weight to it, and it gets tougher as you pull back to be able to open these. So I don't know how strong a raccoon is, but so it's actually really hard to move on gravel and grass, but some parts of my yard I have really thick grass, and so it just gets harder to move the higher the grass is because the wheels are so small. I actually have my girls holding 3 different of the Polish chickens that we have. Did you guys name them?
This one's Marshmallow.
So, hi Marshmallow. What's this one?
This one is black and white.
Do you have a name?
Yeah.
What is it?
It is black and white tailored.
Does this one have a name?
We call it Slippy Lou because it slips through the fence a lot.
Oh yeah. So this one specifically, as you can see, is missing its head feathers. And so we definitely want, I checked, and actually I thought it was more than one. It's actually just this one that's head feathers are missing. So we definitely want to keep this one in here. So we're gonna go ahead and put
Mommy.
Slippy Roo in here. So I went ahead and checked all the other chickens, the Polish chickens, and none of the other ones have any missing head feathers. And so you want to put that one in, you can, so it can have a friend. We'll go ahead and put Marshmallow in there as well. So you would definitely want to make sure that this is evenly on the ground, because obviously you can see cracks because the ground isn't even if you were worried about something like that. But I'm not. You got eggs? I'm not, because we have this perimeter one fence around. This is totally off topic, but this is how many eggs that we got for today. So as you can see, the chickens are very interested in the new coop. They want to know what's going on and why they can't get in. We have our rooster, Chubby Cheeker, protecting them. Okay, so we have finished with today's project, which was getting this coop put together and getting the chickens inside. We will continue to use this coop for chickens that need to be separated, whether that's a broody chicken or just chickens that need to heal. I could also put chicks in here if I felt like, so that I could easily combine the chickens together. If you are interested in purchasing one of these coops, I will leave a link down in the description to their site so that you can go and check out all of their different coops. I will say that this coop was $2.99, and obviously it isn't made out of like treated lumber, and it is going to be outside. But in 2 hours that it took us, or 45 minutes if you're really good with directions that it says it recommends, you could definitely not get anything as structurally beautiful as this kind of coop. So if you're in like a small backyard or anything like that, then I think that this coop would work perfectly for someone who just needs to keep a small flock. I do want to thank Aivituvin for sending me this coop to try. I really much appreciate it, especially having a safe contained area for my Polish chicken to grow back their lovely head feathers, because that's exactly where I got them, to be lovely. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while we put that together, and I will see you guys next time.